I discovered my mother doesn't fear aging, she fears replacement. Time does not simply pass for me, it bears down, relentlessly, like the gravity well of a collapsing star. I am 16, and already I understand that my mother experiences time as an enemy. Every morning she stands before the mirror, conducting a silent audit of decay. I watch from the doorway as her eyes trace the evidence, the fine fractures at the corners, the softening geometry of her face. Inevitably, her gaze shifts to me. "You're wasting your youth," she says gently, precision masquerading as care. "You don't even know how lucky you are." Her words do not strike, they seep. Radiation, not impact. I have learned that pain delivered quietly lasts longer. I try to make myself smaller, less mass, less pull. In physics, large bodies distort space around them. I have become such a body in her universe, and she resents the curvature I impose. At dinner, she recounts her adolescence in perfect detail. How luminous she was, how admired, how deserving. I am the error term in her equations, the proof that time favored someone else. At night, the house cools and settles. The clock in the hallway ticks with the certainty of an experiment that never fails. I lie awake, imagining myself aging rapidly, wrinkles blooming overnight, hair graying, closing the temporal gap between us. I believe, irrationally, that if I become less young, she might become less cruel. Recently, variables have changed. She asks where I am going, when I will return. Doors that were once open are now locked. She hums while cooking, a low, pleased vibration, like a system approaching equilibrium. Yesterday, I noticed my birth certificate was missing. Today, I found a notebook in her room filled with dates, weights, calculations, and one word repeated again and again, written with reverent certainty: correction. Tonight, the humming is closer. The clock has stopped. I stand frozen at the top of the stairs as my mother looks up at me, smiling, not with anger, but with relief. In her hands is something heavy, final. And in that moment, I understand the terrible truth. She is not afraid of growing old. She is afraid of being replaced. And she believes she has finally found a way to reverse time.